Welcome to this episode of Spacecraft Guide, the channel that describes how the most historic spacecraft work. In this premiere issue of Spacecraft Guide, we are going to continue our work moving to a new panel and have a premiere on the communications panel, or panel 12. This is the introduction to how the comm system works. The communication subsystem provides in-flight and lunar surface communications between the Lunar Module, the Command Service Module, and the Manned Space Flight Network, and between the Lunar Module and Extracorporeal Astronaut, EVA. When the Lunar Module is on the lunar surface and both astronauts are outside the Lunar Module, the Lunar Module relays communication between the astronauts and the Manned Space Flight Network. When astronauts are in the roving vehicle, the Lunar Communications Unit mounted on the LRV is the communication relay. The following types of information can be handled by the communication subsystem: S-band tracking and ranging, transponding of VHF ranging signals, Lunar Module to extravehicular astronaut, Lunar Module to Command Service Module, or Lunar Module to the Manned Space Flight Network. PCM telemetry, or Lunar Module status, astronaut biomedical data, LGC update, emergency key, television, EVA Lunar Module extravehicular communication system data, Lunar Module Command Service Module telemetry data for retransmission to the MSFN. In flight, when the Lunar Module is separated from the Command Service Module and both vehicles are on the Earth side of the Moon, the communication subsystem provides S-band communications with the MSFN and VHF communication with the Command Service Module. When the Lunar Module and Command Service Module are on the far side of the Moon and communication with the MSFN is impossible, the communication subsystem provides VHF communication with the Command Service Module. In flight, S-band communication between the Lunar Module and Manned Space Flight Network, MSFN, while the Lunar Module is on the Earth side of the Moon, include voice, digital uplink signals, ranging code signals for the MSFN. The Lunar Module S-band equipment transmits voice, acts as a transponder to the ranging code signals, transmits biomedical and service and systems telemetry data, and provides backup capability and an emergency key capability. In-flight VHF communications between the Lunar Module and Command Service Module while they are on the Earth side of the Moon include voice, backup voice, and tracking and ranging signals. Normal Lunar Module, Command Service Module voice communications use VHF Channel A simplex. Backup voice communication is established with VHF Channel B simplex. VHF ranging, initiated by the Command Service Module, uses VHF channels A and B duplex. When the Lunar Module and Command Service Module are behind the moon in communication with the Manned Space Flight Network, MSFN, is impossible, VHF Channel A is used for simplex Lunar Module Command Service Module voice communication. VHF Channel B is used as a one-way data link to transmit system telemetry signals to the Lunar Module to be recorded and stored by the Command Service Module. When the Command Service Module establishes S-band contact with the MSFN, or Manned Space Flight Network, the stored data is transmitted by the Command Service Module at 32 times the recording speed. When the Lunar Module is on the lunar surface, the communication subsystem provides S-band communication with the Manned Space Flight Network and VHF communication with the EVA. The Lunar Module relays VHF signals to the Manned Space Flight Network using S-band. Communications with the Command Service Module may be accomplished by using the Manned Space Flight Network as a relay. Lunar Module, Manned Space Flight Network S-band capabilities are the same as in-flight capabilities, except that, in addition, TV may be transmitted from the lunar surface in an FM mode. That's all for this week. If you would like to use this interactive virtual reality exhibit on the Command Module, the Lunar Module, and the surface of the moon, just go to our Patreon page and the link will be down below.